Guys, today I'm coming back at you with another imaginext review. For anybody this morning for Angry Birds videos coming out, I do have an idea in mind, but I don't know how well it will go out. So I'm gonna experiment a little bit, and I'm gonna see if you will like that video. But today we're gonna be reviewing the imaginext Riddler and Two-Face 2-pack. Now, Two-Face is my favorite Batman villain. I just love the whole design of the character, especially with the clothes and stuff. It really is also a nice Batman villain. He's also a very classic Batman villain. So let's go over the figures here. I'll be going over Riddler first, and then I'll be going over Two-Face. So let's do that. So here we have Riddler, aka Edward Nygma. Now this figure is also really nice. Sorry for the bad lighting. It's currently nighttime where I'm at. Really love this accessory. We'll talk about that later, but let's look at the figure. So yeah, really nice design here. I love the jacket, the purple tie with the black. The face came out really well. I think it's really nice. The bowler hat's nice too. The shoes, the pants, the detailing on the pants too. Now, if you have seen the original Riddler, you know that this is a really nice step up from the very first Riddler that they ever made. Now, there's another Riddler. It's called the Hot. It came in the Hot Rod. It first came out. I can't speak. It first came out in the Hot Rod, Riddler's Hot Rod set. It was like a little Hot Rod card that Riddler had. I do like that pinstripe suit design, but I do want to get the ones from the Villain 2-pack. Don't know when I'll ever get that figure, but that's something I also plan to do. But yeah, I just love the detail. There's a little question mark on his tie there. Shows that he's the Riddler. Now, fun fact, this isn't my first time owning both of these figures. This is a recently new one that I bought, because my older one, which I don't have with me right now, its paint is all messed up and stuff. But yeah, really love this figure. I really like the details and design that it has with it. And yeah, so let's go check his accessory, which is the cane. This is the first time we ever gotten a cane, and for our first time, it's really nice to have. I love this is the first release. You can tell because it's gold. There's another one that's green that came with that weird new re-release Batcave, and there's a yellow one that came with the classic Riddler. I do have that, but still not with me right now. I will get them soon. But yeah, I just love the detail, the nice stripes on the part where he holds it, the nub part, whatever, and the question mark is gloriously sculpted. But yeah, the sculpt for this figure is super good. They did reuse it for Black Mask, which I also will review that 2-pack. Probably not going to be the next review, but I'm pretty sure the next review of imaginext I'm going to do is not going to be the next video, but the next review will probably be on the blind bags, because I have about all the characters that I wanted from that set, which is about most of them except for one, and I'll tell you the reason why I don't want that figure once that video comes. But yeah, that's the Riddler, and now let's get on to my favorite guy, Two-Face. So here we have Two-Face, aka Harvey Dent himself. Now, he can't show that good because half his suit is black, so I will be pulling him out of there, but the different thing, I'm going to look at the coin first. I love this accessory. It's not an actual size of an actual coin, but it's still pass, you can still flip it, do whatever you want. And this is supposed to be the scarred side, but it has, well, Two-Face on it, and the other side is Harvey Dent on there. Like I said, this is not my first time owning this pack, so I do have another one of these coins. And what I did is that I kind of painted this side a little bit more silver to make it look a little bit more new. And then I just absolutely dented and scratched up this side and black washed it, made it all look rusty. And I like how I showed it, and I will show that whenever I get it back. But yeah, so this is his coin. Very nice accessory. I don't recommend putting it in his hands because it will stretch it over time if you keep doing that. I personally don't do that, especially now since this is a newer figure. And I'm really glad that I got a new version of this guy. So let's get on to Two-Face. So here's Two-Face, and I just love this figure. If you could focus. I love the face detail, if it can focus. The camera doesn't want to focus. I don't know why, but let me try to get like something to blur it out. Okay, let's see if this will work. But yeah, you can barely see it, but there's like some red detail for like his burnt flesh and stuff. He's got the showing teeth. The red eye is a nice detail too. This is not a completely new sculpt for this figure. This is a resculpt of the imaginext agent, but they took out the eye off of it. But yeah, I love this figure. One con though I would say is that this isn't just molded in black. It's actually painted black. The color is actually white. So if you're not really that careful, it will scratch over time. But yeah, and here you have Harvey Dent's side. I do think, if it could focus, I do think black hair looks better on Two-Face, but it's fine for this. Do also wish they had gave us like a purple hand and painted the rest of the neck, because I like that version of Two-Face more. But yeah, this is a really nice figure. The white is nice and bright and stuff. And since this guy has been out in the sun, so the white hasn't yellowed that much, but has yellowed just a little bit, because I did get it from a person off of eBay, so who knows how long he kept it in the sun. But yeah, also really nice and good condition figure. Yeah, that's Two-Face. Has a line going down the middle, nice crisply painted. It's not perfectly centered because of the way how the coat deals. It's not perfectly down the center, but it's okay. There's another Two-Face out there that's based off of the animated series look, and I do want to get that figure because I really like that Two-Face too. And whenever I get my other Two-Face, I'm gonna make a custom Two-Face of a Billy D. Williams Two-Face, because I really wish he could have played Two-Face. I really liked him to play Two-Face. So yeah. Now this would be the part where the video shall usually end, but I decided to do something a little different, especially since this figure did not come in anything. I just got straight up the figure. We're going to be doing a little bonus review of this Mr. Freeze figure. Now this is the very first sculpt for Mr. Freeze, not the first paint job though. I don't know which set this Mr. Freeze came in, but it's pretty cool. I got this just to have a nice Mr. Freeze here. And I also got it for another reason, which is his little gun backpack thing. Now this one did not stand the test of time. It's supposed to be a little bit more blue. But yeah, this figure also came out really dirty, so I cleaned him with some bleach and stuff. But yeah, I can plug on the back of him. Let me, if I can just do that real quick. Okay, so this is him with a gun. Really like this. Really wish they could have done it to the new Mr. Freeze sculpt, the surround sound Batcave one. And I will get that set one day. That is like one of my goals in life. Being serious, but yeah. I love the gun. Little freeze gun. I love how I like it attached to his back and stuff. And for like the sculpting is like, it's really basic for its time at least, because this is the older sculpt. But yeah, I really do like the choice of colors they chose on this. I think this looks nicer than the gray, light blue, and maroon that they chose for the first one. We'll turn around the figure there. The dome came out really clean, so whoever had this first did not play with this guy in the bathtub, I guess. I don't know, because you know it can get dirty if you do have it in the bathtub like lots of times, so then it gets all foggy and like some like mulch starts growing in there. But yeah, that's Mr. Freeze. Okay, just for a little small thing, here's a drawing I did, put it more in the light, of Two-Face and the Riddler to show, because this is my favorite imaginext 2-pack that I own, and this is my version of Billy D. Williams Two-Face. Very hard to see for some reason. But yeah, if you can barely see the face, then you can. I really love how I made the suit. gave him more of like a suit jacket than an actual like suit top. And you know, that's the Riddler. Do you think his mouth could have came out better? But yeah, so that's the review for you guys. I know that this isn't, you know, usual Angry Birds content. I like branching out to other sorts of things besides Angry Birds and stuff. But that doesn't mean I'm necessarily gonna stop with Angry Birds. But yeah, so that's these two, and I'll see y'all later.